Hi everybody, Dennis here from Denny Bob's RC Construction. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, kind of buttoned up my Kenworth dump truck today. I pretty much got it pretty much finished anyway. A few little knickknacks I want to do yet, but I'm going to consider it as done as it's going to get for now. And we're kind of going to go through it a little bit. So, here we go. I spent the day getting 3 ESCs all wired up so I can do the tarp and the box and the truck itself. I went through and set up a dual rate as well as having the 3-speed transmission on the radio. I'm using an i6X. I actually have a 10-channel receiver in there, and I've got 4 channels open yet. So for maybe some future things, if I want to do something with it, I can add to it. We'll get the radio turned on, and we'll turn the truck on. Yeah, all kinds of beeps going on. And I got the tarp working. And I don't really like the material that DPS uses, so I'm going to find some different material and make a new tarp for it. It gets tattered and torn on the edges, and then every once in a while a string will get wrapped up. I've ran into that before. String will get wrapped up on it, and it'll be on its way out, and the string will wrap around it and cause more havoc. I did get all the... And I just do a simple on-off switch for the lights on the truck, and got tail lights on there, and then I did wire up the reverse lights. I think that's just something simple. Still working on getting some of the air out of the system on the lift. I'm going to shut the lights back off, but every stage it hits, it goes just a little bit faster because you're not... And when you get weight in it, it really actually smooths it out. It's not so jerky, but I still got a little bit of air in the system yet. I think that's on 40% on the way down, and I think I only have it at... This is all the way. This is 20% on the pump going up. One of the things I want to do, and I've done it on another radio as well, is... I don't know if Fly Sky or anybody makes a bracket or a plate to go over here so that you can just push this and go this way with the stick. Just because, and I could actually take and put the tarp on a dial or something too if I wanted to. But it's kind of nice to have it all on one stick, and then I've got my steering and drive on the right stick like I do always. And I'm right-handed, so for driving a truck, you know, I can hold the radio and drive it that way. I know there's some guys that like the trigger radios and stuff, but for them you don't almost need 2 hands, but you can get by with one. I've seen guys do it before, but I'm not much of a trigger and a dial radio. I'm more of the old-fashioned, just give me a stick radio, I'm good. But yeah, I do have the... Yeah, I've got the RCP front bumper and rear bumpers on it. The box is made by DPS. They're out of Vietnam. RCP, that's Reg out of Canada. And got the RCP walking tandems in there. Lasso tank, stainless tank. I went through that. I did some polishing on that. Not the greatest job, but good enough for me. But I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. I'm going to set the truck up on a block here and kind of show the speeds of the transmissions and stuff. Okay, we'll see how this works. But yeah, that's first, second, third, second, first. And then I've got my dual rate set up on my radio on the SWA switch. So, and you can't really hear it much. Maybe you can. I'm going to try and do. That's high, that's low, and reverse, reverse and low. That's first in reverse, and that's the high side of first. But yeah, just simple. I've gone through how to set those up on i6X's and i6. Well, i6's for sure. I don't know if I've ever done a. It's pretty much the same, except you got to assign a switch on the X radio versus the standard i6. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. I got my steering all kind of figured out, and I've got my end point set on that, and it goes till she hits the stops. And I've got the bent angled tie rod ends on the front axle. Get them through RC 4-wheel drive has got them. But I've covered that in other videos. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. I got a few other little touch-up things I want to do to it and whatnot, but otherwise, I think she's ready to haul some dirt, get dirty. But now, if it quit raining for a few days, so my dirt could get dry, I'd go out and play. But actually, it looks like that's not going to happen anytime soon. So now, I think I'm done building for a while. I've got a show in Cedar Falls, Iowa that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to haul a bunch of my stuff down there. I got a 20 by 40 tent going to be set up, and it'll be outdoors. And we'll have a pile of dirt, and we'll play. So I think that's coming up. I want to say it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I want to say it's the 15th, 16th, and 17th of August, I do believe. I'm not 100% sure. I'd check it on my phone, but you know what? I'm videotaping. But anybody has any questions about that? But it's in Cedar Falls, Iowa. I don't live far from there, so Antique Acres is the showgrounds. But anybody's welcome to bring their stuff and come play with us. So anyway, another one done. So I'm going to classify it as done for now. I've still got some little touch-up things I want to do to it, and little things, little decals I want to put on it yet and whatnot, but done enough for now. So anyway, guys got any questions, go ahead and ask. Maybe I'll make a video on it or something. So anyway, catch you guys later.